This is the coin 1 month overview reading for November 2022. It's currently October 12th, 2022, 10:43 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme of behavior, we have sideways rotation along a key support level, and that's on a probably a year-to-date chart, at least a 1 month chart, but probably a year-to-date chart. It's crossed with a U-shaped dip. Something hidden may come to light regarding the company, but more so a U-shaped dip. It's forming somewhere between the intersection of perpendicular diagonal trend lines. And it's following a similar pattern to the S&P 500 November reading, where we have like a high towards the end. Well, there's a low and a high for S&P 500, but it looks like there's highs here towards the end of the month. A lot of the time, the sideways rotation will increase with bullish sentiment towards the end of the time frame, but not always. Sometimes it goes down. Behavior around the high, we have a notable move on a 1 month chart. It'll stand out to reach the high. And the behavior around the low will have the halting of a bullish trend marked by a sharp decline through a key support level, and that's a key support level on a 1 month chart, and that'll take us to the low. On the first, we have a sideways dip, or excuse me, a sideways S formation, where we have two declines and an incline in between. We go from a resistance to a support, support back to resistance, resistance back to support, and we make like an S shape. There's an intentional fake out or shakeout on the second, intended to make investors act impulsively, do the wrong thing. There's a swing trade opportunity there involving some rotation, some volatility after meeting a resistance level. That's a resistance level on a 1 day chart. Looks like we have a pretty notable move to the upside, either overnight between the second and the third, or probably we open higher on the third, and there's sideways fluctuations with a bearish trend preceding a rally. There's two swing trade opportunities on the third. Looks like there's a cash out opportunity towards the afternoon. One of the swing trade opportunities involves successfully turning resistance into new support on a 1 day chart. The other swing trade opportunity involves a sharp dip within a period of volatility. The sharp dip would stand out on a 1 day chart. And then on the fourth, we have a rally that offers an opportunity to open up a short position. So it looks like in the morning on the third, it's hard to determine exactly what's going on here on the third. There could be a high here for the month, or it's on the fourth. And I think the gain, that big move to the upside, is probably on the second, and then we do sideways. It's hard to say because we have a trade opportunity at the end of the day, and it looks like maybe a day's low early in the day. Also, it looks like there could be a day's high early in the day, so it's a little difficult to determine. But there's two trade opportunities we want to cash out there. We want to position ourselves for a rally the following day that offers an opportunity to open up a short position. And then on the fourth, there's a swing trade opportunity involving a move higher, turning resistance into new support on a 1 day chart. On the seventh, we have a big move to the upside, pushing the upper end of a range higher. There's a decline on the 8th from a crest or high, probably just a crest, but there's a decline that offers an opportunity to open up a long position. It looks like two swing trade opportunities, one involving a sharp dip within a period of volatility that would stand out on a 1 day chart, and then the other one involving a fast sudden move higher standing out on a 1 day chart. Looks like we hit resistance towards the end of the day. Key resistance towards the end of the day, and then there's a diagonal rally, or a rally along a diagonal trend line somewhere between the 8th and the 9th that ends with a fast sudden move higher, and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. And there's one swing trade opportunity involved in that fast sudden move higher. Another swing trade opportunity on the 10th. It looks like we have a key resistance level highlighted on the 10th. I'm going to notate that if I choose to trade coin in the month of November, I'd likely notate what the price levels are on the 10th, because they'd likely come in important later on in the month at some point. But there's just a swing trade opportunity there on the 10th, involving a sharp dip within a period of volatility, and that's on the scale of a one-day chart. And then on the 11th, we have a big move to the upside, followed by an equal move back down, a full retracement back down. There's a swing trade opportunity involved in a fast set move higher there. On the 19th, and matter of fact, there's a good chance that we have a significant trough or low here on the 11th. On the 19th, we have a breakout on a 1 month chart that stand out, and then on the 15th, there's the completion of a decline marked by a fast sudden move higher, and that's out of when we make that decline and a fast sudden move higher, it's out of what's likely a month's low. This is likely the month's low here. And around the low, there's some speech, some spoken word. Looks like a male leader, probably a water sign, that speaks around the low of the 15th, which is likely the month's low as well. Either that or the month's low may very well be here on the 11th or between the 17th and 18th, but very likely it's the 15th. On the 16th, maybe the month's low, maybe the 18th. It's hard to say, because on the 16th, there's a breakdown to and through a support level. We meet a second support level, bounce along that support level sideways for a bit, and then we break down through multiple support levels. Around the low, there's I'm advised to open up protection, meaning that there'll be a lower price level than what we see on the 16th. On the 17th, there is a crest that we sell down to and through a support level, and then below the support level we do a U-shaped reversal, come back up and reuse it as support. A lot of price movement on the 17th, it looks like, and then a lot of price movement on the 18th as well. A failed attempt to break through a key resistance, probably the same price level that we fell from on the 17th. Will probably fail to break through that key resistance. Where there's a price level on the 17th that's also important on the 18th, we'll fail to break through it as resistance, even though it'll look like we're going to. And then we break down through a key support level that's on the scale of a 1 month chart. A lot of price moving here on the 17th and the 18th, and on the 21st looks like a gap. Probably a gap up on the 21st. Yes, a gap up on the 21st, and very likely there's a strong possibility of a month's high here on the 21st. And then there's a move higher through resistance on a 1 month chart, and then we stay above it briefly, break back down through that same price level shortly thereafter. On the 22nd, I'm advised to be cautious. We probably do like a little bit of a dip between the 21st and the 23rd there. I'm advised to be cautious. And then on the 23rd, we have a notable move to the upside, standing out on a one-day chart. We come back to another crest or high for the month, probably a crest. Then we have the 24th off, and then on the 25th, there's high correlators there as well. And a rally that offers an opportunity to open up a short position. Also a swing trade opportunity involving a rally along a diagonal trend line, breaking through horizontal resistance on a one-day chart, meeting secondary resistance and pulling back to somewhere between those two price levels. On the 28th, there's 3 pokes through the same price level, followed by a sharp drop after the 3rd poke, and a swing trade opportunity involving a sharp dip within a period of volatility. On the 29th, strong selling from a crest or peak. There's a key support level highlighted here as well. Interesting. That's the only place on the entire chart. Is that true? Let me see. Yeah, on the timeline. No, it's there as well. So on the 3rd and the 25th, the only times highlight that correlate to the theme card. Interesting. There may be like a similar price level on the 3rd and on the 25th. Both are really close to highs as well, but they both actually, that would make a lot of sense if it was a similar price level, because we have correlation to the theme card for both of them. within a day anyways, and then they both have correlations to the high correlator, so probably at least a similar price level going on there. Okay, and then on the 30th, we have sideways fluctuations with a bullish trend preceding a decline. Sneak preview card for the month of December is a big move higher, almost irrational move higher, reaching for a distant resistance level, so super bullish for December, guys. That's coin for the month of November 2022. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, my friends. This really helps out the channel. Most importantly, when you make that money from this reading, make sure you follow the rule of karma. Pay a little bit of that forward, help out somebody who doesn't expect it. Maybe you don't even let them know that you've helped them out, like just put it in their bag or leave it on the street corner for them, you know, whatever. And then pay a little bit of that back to the channel. Keep this channel rolling, my friends. There's a lot of expenses that go into this channel you would not believe. And then, most importantly, whatever you spend that money out of, make sure you spend it out of love. The universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions, my friends. I'll see you on the next one.